back on site, just doing some fine tuning on the grades, and blacktop came in. Still got to come back to, they ran out. They got two little walks over on the right side, and then finish that in. Then all the topsoil goes in between. It's looking so pretty. Got that slope like that, so once this topsoil is another 4 inches on here, everything will go out and into that catch basin, and that's what we're working on today, because that's the last storm sewer that collects a ton of water in here, and it's like Old Faithful in that one and the one up there above the stairs, because the outlet is plugged. So you saw us dig last week in here by hand. If you didn't, go back and check out that video. We had a turtle surprise, but I'm gonna dig in there now. Everything's marked. I had Spectrum come and run new cables in this area, as you see. So because they're all down in there where we're gonna be digging. So right now I'm gonna explore back in that hole where that turtle was, over here in the woods, and see if I can open up. There's 2 outlets there. One goes that way, one goes that way, but I don't know where that one goes. So worst case, we'll just dig down here and punch a hole in between the two. All right, we gotta push some trees over here out of the way. Clear some room here. All right, not sure if you can see all the way down there, but just gonna do a couple little scoops down here, see what we got. Ripping and tearing some trees out of here, making room. I did find a Old Faithful leak, so I kind of know where that outlet is. It's right next to that old Verizon line. That Verizon line's dead, which goes to that pedestal right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right where the culvert ends. I'm gonna dig down. Get us positioned here. All right, we sure do got a mucky mess. So we had a line going right here, which was Verizon. It's on the left side of that line. I gotta dig over here. We'll take this mud, put it there, try to relieve all that water out of there before we mix it. Yeah, property line's close here. Town owns this. I'm gonna have to get all this out of here just to keep this water going out. Trying to relieve, make the pipes work instead of putting new ones in, you know? All right, we found some pipe. I don't know what pipe that is. That might go to a storm sewer out there. I'll have to explore around here. I'll check in that manhole to see if it's gone down. But definitely there's an end of a pipe right here, which had to be fixed anyways. We'll see what goes on. All these utilities run right through there. I mean, that was crazy. At least we got the temporaries back up and over there, and that Verizon is disconnected, so I'm still not going to tear it open because there's 10,000 fiber optic wires in there. So I'll just leave it intact the best we can. I'll clean this up and see what happens. But she's a flowing now. All right, here's the manhole, definitely going down. Those pipes right there, there's one to the right, one to the left, and the one to the left straight in front of the camera is the one that I exposed. That was 2 foot underwater. She's a draining. I'm gonna keep cleaning. I'm gonna keep cleaning this up. I'm gonna keep cleaning this up in the woods over here, then we may have to extend it. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Just digging away here at the bank, putting a good clean dirt up here for backfill. Gotta find out which way that pipe is going. All right, so we come to the verdict. We're gonna abandon this pipe because it keeps going down. I have no clue where it goes, and I'm not gonna keep chasing it, make a mess. We got it relieved, got the water out of here so that we can at least work in that manhole. And we're gonna come in this area right here. There's the manhole cover, if you can see it, through the right where the sun is. We're gonna come right through here where this other washout was, and hopefully we can get the pipe end, you know, roughly here where that wrapper is. That's about where it will be. We'll have to grab 40 feet, maybe 12-inch, and knock down this dead tree. This one's somewhat, I mean, I only got the 121 here, which is little to move all this stuff. Just cut some trees, clearing it up, getting ready for this pipe. So hot out, 90 degrees, but windy, so it feels all right. I just shot where we're going to be entering. I shot the top of those pipes on the left right there. We're going to put the pipe right between there, right between them two, on top of them. You see the two pipes in there. We're going to be on top. We're going to come out here, and I just shot it with a laser, and I just got to scarf that little hump out between them two trees, and then we'll be good. I mean, this is one ugly repair. Nothing pretty. We can't go down too far because the property line is basically these trees. The town just gave us permission to stub it out in there and throw all the debris right there and leave it, let it rot. just one of those quick repair, ugly jobs, and gotta get it done. Simple as that. There's those two big fat lines that were marked right here originally. Supposedly they're cable. Not gonna mess with them though. They're only 6 inches in the ground. And started getting my bench going. He's just gonna paint those lines. Just paint directly right on the lines. Yep, paint the black. There it is. Always paint your lines, just so you could, when you're scooping like this, you see them without looking for them. And like I said, it's starting to get the bench going. Right here is our, what we got to meet. So a couple more feet of material come out. And you know, we're into trees and everything else. But again, emergency job. Just if it was up to me, all this stuff would come down. But we're not in contract to do that. We're not even supposed to disturb what we're disturbing now. So, shh. Yeah. All right, down in the hole, there is the manhole there. Gonna mark it out. What we need, have no room to swing sledgehammers in here with all these conduits. Make a 15 by 15 box, saw cut it, and then blow it out. All right, there's my window right there. I'm gonna cut with that with water right in there. Then hopefully that will help us blow that out. Woo! Got that all cut out. We'll start beating on that. Hopefully the hole's big enough. If not, we can always trim it. Yeah, boy, we're getting her now. Dying down in this hole. Look at this, sweating. Completely soaked. Got Colin on the big bar here. Go ahead, give her the old one too. She's coming. She's coming. Wiggle the bar. Wiggle it. All right, might as well blow that one right through. It's coming. There we go. There we go. Nice. Oh. Whoa. I'll have to go in and get those. Reach in and get those, but that's almost 12. Got to probably knock some of that out. But we're to our height. We're lower than the other pipes there. Got to be lower than those two, which we will be. Hello. Getting the pipe in. We got it all knocked out best we could. Slide that all the way to you and we'll bring it right back. Bring you on down in here with us. Well, you can move that stuff. Back on site. We got water trickling out of there non-stop. Everything worked, everything drained, everything we did up above. We had 2 days of rain, hard rain. So everything, let me climb this. Everything up here where we lowered the sidewalk right here, everything was coming to this drain. There's no puddles, everything's gonna work after they topsoil. Gotta flip this culvert around. Did a rookie mistake, I had it in backwards. Put the bell end in there just in case someone wants to extend this at a later date, they can. And it's flashed. Engineer came by, or inspector, and they just wanted, we're going to abandon that. This is our bypass overflow, but obviously this is a little lower, and they said just cover it back up with dirt. But I think they're going to have still the issues of it holding pressure just that little bit until this one takes it. Once that's plugged with dirt, I mean, it's still going to want to seep in that bank, so I'm going to plug a 4-inch in there and just let that weep out just for safety. I just think it's better. Water was definitely coming out this hole, so once it gets above, once that's backfilled over that pipe, once it gets above that pipe, it's just going to come out here, so it could never back up again, that's for sure. All right, we got her flipped around, got the bell end in. I'm gonna brick or block or whatever we got, pieces, put this all back together. just making pieces, putting them in. Just cut them with a hammer. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just going to be plastered and solid. That's all it's got to be. That's gonna do the outside. Just do a little bit of fine tuning, but we'll go on the inside of the manhole and get that done. That's all you need to do. All right, that's all plastered. Let that dry. We got a nightmare going here. I just cut that with the steel saw. I cut a slit there and there, a box. Because I don't care what this engineer says, this is always going to be an issue. You cover it with dirt, it's still going to hold pressure. Whether or not it's enough pressure to do this again, I don't know. Because it will come out our bypass. But I got to relieve it right now. See what's going on. All right, call me crazy. I got the 4-inch pipe going in there. I'm putting fabric in front of this hole. And then like so. And I'm going to whack it with some mortar to cover it up. Then the clay will go over top of everything and act as a water plug. But this is just extra insurance. With that 4-inch pipe right there, then this whole thing will get filled in. Our pipe will go through and it will just alleviate pressure when needed. All right, as you can imagine, that spot that I just filled in is like 5 foot of just muck. Just cleaning this ditch out a little bit better from this side as much as I can. Because I can't bring any more soil in. This is all we have to work with. So just making this flare piece here for our end of our culvert. So that will be all excavated out. When I go to put I got a galvanized flare end piece. We'll put that on. Just letting dirt trickle in. The dirt here isn't the best. It was all stuff that come out, obviously. Again, this job is we'll compact the top of this. We'll come up in a lift and compact it anyways, but it is what it is. Everything is done. This is the last of the job. I'll be closing this out today. As you see, we got blacktop walkways. Nothing has held water. Everything is looking good. There we go. We got Colin on the whacker packer. Getting this all in. Using the dirt we have. I mean, like I said before, I wish we could have used all that dirt, but this project should have been done before we even did that. But he had me, long story short, look at the catch basins up there, and I said that's not the problem, it's this one. So I traced it all down to here. But we put this bypass pipe in and it should work, and we always have the relief of this pipe going. And she's flowing. She is flowing, so looking good. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, closing the project out. Got Colin loading up the fence we just cut. Got his new boots. Yep. He graduates high school tomorrow. I bought him a nice set of boots this morning, steel toe, for a graduation present. Nice and nice. So we got this fence getting, this is the last thing. These were the old handrails to the old set of stairs. Here's our stairs going down, our walkways going in. All our water is running out and down. And again, we took 2 courses of block down, so 16 inches of grade cut out of here. So now 4 inches come back up even with all the tops or the blacktop, and it works out perfect. We lowered that manhole 10 inches, had a video on that. We replaced those 3 slabs, got the walkways in there yesterday. All these slabs, put a wall in, electrical's starting to go in. This is ramped up because this is all going to get ripped out either next year or the year after. We got 1 more set of patios to do here. There's a puppy dog. Hey, hey, she's a sweetie. We got this sidewalk here, and then all the water comes here and across this. Last storm sewer is here, which that's this video we cleaned out, and it's all graded out, looking pretty. We put that 4-inch stub in there, which is gonna work out perfect. It's trickling nice. Water's coming out of there, so that's always going to relieve that. Once that can't handle that and the water comes up, then our bypass blows right out, so there'll be no more issues, because up by the stairs is where we had the problem. I'll show you that as soon as I get back up there. But this all gets re-topsoiled. Another company comes in and does that. But what an improvement on this for a quick emergency job using existing materials and blah blah blah. Now all these patios get privacy fencing on them, like those white ones over there. Another company will come in and do all that. What do we got? Let me show you up here, that catch basin. So up on top here, this is the catch basin that started all this trouble. This was boiling over and coming down and eroding those stairs, and that's why they had to be replaced. But they were in bad shape anyways. But it gully washed this whole thing, and they thought that it was the grate, the leaves that would come over it, but I said absolutely not. After I checked it out, it was that last one. So that's that. We're gonna finish cleaning up here and call this one a wrap. Take down our signs, take down everything. Got a couple more there, and we're good to go. On to the next one. All right, guys, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe.